Yep. I know you see that Dominican wonder. The 95 overall Lightning POTM Rafi Big Scoops Dever there at 3B. And you're probably asking, Gomer, how exactly you get him so quick? Well, pretty simple. All that took was one trip to the psychiatric ward and I was able to grind through it. But we were actually able to easily earn over 100,000 stubs on top of like 50 to 60 packs and being able to get the Devers within like 3-4 hours. So we're going to talk about that, the method in order to get it. Very key things to talk about here. Leave a like down below. As always, subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Oh, what I appreciate it. We're on the grind to 100K. Will we hit it this year? Only you can get Gomer to 100K like Smokey the Bear. Only you can raise Gomer's sub count. So May POTM program, 175 program stars, and we have netted ourselves probably the second best 3B in the game. I mean, truthfully, he does not look like a 95. He is damn close to George Brett, and you won't have to sacrifice your perception of grass nor your left testicle in order to get him. You won't have to put on the ski mask and break into mother's room to steal the MasterCard. Easy way to get one of the best cards of the game. 175 stars through the first 3 stages. The first thing, because I'm sure 19 people have already commented, Gomer, why are my program stars, my points not transferring to each stage? They don't. It's not a glitch. That's just how it works. So the first stage, you do moments, pretty easy. You collect Tops Now cards. There probably shouldn't have to be a how-to on that. I don't think there's going to be too many WikiHow searches. How to get through stage 1 of May POTM. Pretty simple. Stage 2 is where things get a little interesting. So that's going to start you off at this point right here before you get your first player at 70 points. And there's a way you're going to want to do this. So the first thing is play through all the moments. They're going to net you 3 points apiece. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. That is 33 points, which nets you, I don't know, an amount of progress that is pretty irrelevant. It doesn't matter, but it nets you 33 points, and you're going to get up to, I believe, your third card. You get 391 overalls, and a couple things to notice here. You are going to have to do the first collection. There's no way around it. In order to get RAFAEL Devers, if you don't do that collection, you're stuck at 174. Classy. I mean, show that you're not just giving us the middle finger here, SDS, and why couldn't put it 171? Not 1 point away, just teasing you, dangling the keys like, you have to collect them. You thought, Squidward, you have to get to 175, so you have to do that first collection. But of course, you can collect the 91 overalls, and you only need 5 out of the 6. You're going to make 100K. Because you do not need these 93s at all. Pretty simple. This is how you do it. So once you have those moments, you have your first 3 cards, you're going to want to put them into your team. Now, I did Conquest. It'd be faster if you did mini seasons on next gen at blank canvas. Again, for that ballpark, you just have to look up GomesDaLegend as the online ID. You're going to find it very simple. Why do you do this? Easy. It is max elevation, and it is guaranteed home runs. I actually recommend playing at about All-Star Hall of Fame difficulty. You get more parallel XP, which of course is how all this grind is based off of anyway, and it's not really a big difference. The PCI is pretty big, and you're hitting a ball 270 feet. If you can do it at Yankee Stadium, you know, it's probably going to be a little harder at blank canvas. Joking, of course. 314, a very imposing right field porch there in the Bronx. So I recommend doing like All-Star Hall of Fame. You also get more PXP for your pitchers as well, which is going to just speed up the process. And really, it's negligent. You don't have to win the games anyway. So back to stage 2, Len. You have your first 3 players. What I recommend doing is just buying the other 2 for that 5 collection. Now, I picked, I think, all the hitters that are available, which I think is going to be what you want to do. They actually did help you out and move it down to 250 that you need the PXP. So I chose, well, everybody that's green parallel here. You're going to see Clay Holmes, Martin Perez, Varsho, Swanson, Calhoun, and then Helsley. You will need to get all 6 of these cards, but you collect 5, you can sell 1 off. So pretty simple. You put in a buy order, you sell it back. Technically, you'll probably make a couple stubs profit even after taxes. So that's just going to work more in your favor. And these cards, they've went down a little bit. They're going for like 40, 50K, but you see they get price fixed by these kids that keep lowering the price by like 3K. I'm certain that there should be a federal regulation against this kind of market tactics. I mean, fuck, man, you're squandering stubs for yourself. Like, screw everybody else. Who cares about making profit for the other players? You are actively hurting yourself. That has to be some sort of self-harm. But again, I definitely recommend picking up those cards to get up to 5 or even 6 because it's just going to make things go faster. And again, you need the 5 anyway for the collection. But once you progress onwards and you start doing these missions, those 93 overall choice packs, you just pick whoever goes for the most stubs and sell them. Because again, you don't need those cards. The collection, you need to do the first one to get to 5, and afterwards, that's just profit. So even if it's 40K right now, it's 80K, and you'll easily net up to over 100,000 with like the 50 plus packs that you're going to obtain of from not just here but also the featured program that just dropped with the future stars. So that's great. I think it's the best thing that you can do right now, and the missions are pretty simple. Again, they're pretty straightforward. Tops now mission, you have to do everything but you can skip 3. Again, you net 174 if you don't do the collection, so think about that for a second. 175, you can skip out on 14 points, so skipping out on Skubal, Alonso, and Jose Altuve, that's 12 points. So I was easily able to hit the 175 mark. And Jim Rice, monthly awards hitters and pitchers, those for 15 points, all of which you're going to end up getting to that 175 and getting RAFAEL DEVERS on your team. Like I said, probably one of the best cards in the game currently. And then another lightning card. George Brett Fodder, a 94 George Brett Fodder. Is it unfortunate to say? Jim Rice, not a big fan of the swing. If you guys were in stream, you know how much I disdain this card. He single-handedly made this grind take like 15-20 minutes more just by his ineptitude. Certainly it wasn't my PCI that wasn't good. That just didn't happen. That was not the cause of our issues right there. So pretty simple. That's how you get to RAFAEL DEVERS and make a bunch of stub profit along the way. Yeah, it would take a little bit shorter time if you were to just collect all of them here because you would get 5, 7, but it also costs you stubs. So really, what's the point of that? There's no, you know, participation trophy here. It's just getting the shit done, right? So I think that's really what you want to do. If you can make stubs and get the card, who cares if you get it today or get it tomorrow? You have a debut? You streaming with RAFAEL DEVERS, having a debut for him? I was going, maybe that's why I'm so bent hell out of shape right now. It's a race against time here, but it's pretty much what you want to do, and that's how you get RAFAEL DEVERS and make a ton of profit along the way. So as always, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try to answer what I can. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. There comes out. Yeet.